These are the final rites of Karnataka's Siddaganga Seer, who passed away. It's underway in Tumkur. Karnataka's top political brass, along with lakhs of people, gathered to attend his final rites ceremony in Tumkur district, including former Karnataka Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa. The current Karnataka Chief Minister Shivakumara Swami has now also announced a holiday in the state today and 3-day state mourning as a mark of respect for the late Seer. The 111-year-old Seer, who was popularly known as the walking god, breathed his last on Monday after battling a prolonged illness. The late Seer had also been honored with the Padma Bhushan and Karnataka Ratna awards. There is a big cry now for the Bharat Ratna be conferred to the Seer, and interesting to note is that it was mooted by both the Congress and the Bharatiya Janata Party, understandably because the Seer comes from the Lingayat community, a highly politically influential community in the state of Karnataka. The 111-year-old Seer, final rites being conducted with full state honors.
Hey, whatever. Take out there.
I want to connect right now to my colleague Nolan Pinto, who is right now getting us up to speed from Tumkur, where the final rites of the Seer are being conducted. Nolan, full state honors being accorded to the final rites of this year, but alongside there is a very different political battle of the Bharat Ratna being played out.
To stop. I mean, they wanted to stop people from actually coming and paying the last respect, but because of the huge influx of devotees over here, they extend.
All right, Nolan, we're having an audio issue. We're going to try and correct that and get you back on the line. But to get our viewers up to speed on what we were talking about earlier, there is a cry now for the Bharat Ratna. It was first mooted by the Congress and the JDS combined government. The Chief Minister, Shivakumara Swami, first mooted the idea of a Bharat Ratna. You can see him right now on your television screen paying his final respect. And it was supported by none else than Yediyurappa. And one of the main reasons for that is also that the Lingayat community, to which belongs the Seer, is a highly influential political community. Till now, they've been staunch Bharatiya Janata Party supporters. However, in the Karnataka election, there was a split, but as the Congress had promised reservation to the Lingayat community, but that, of course, there was a fracture in that as well. I want to connect right now back to my colleague Nolan Pinto, who's joining us live with more updates from Tumkur. Nolan, just give us a larger understanding. Of course, the final rites of the Seer are being conducted, full state honors being accorded. The fact that he comes or represents the politically influential Lingayat community, you're going into general elections for the state of Karnataka. Once again, there will be a strong play where the Lingayat community vote is concerned. How does this all fit in?
It's very important. The Lingayats did play an important role and are playing an important role in the elections now, especially in the assembly elections. Close to 100 seats, Lingayats play an important role over there. Their votes count, and that is why you have both the Congress and the BJP trying to catch as many, get the Lingayats on their side. Now, even for the parliamentary elections, it's the same issue. Now, the Siddaganga Mutt, though not on the topmost in the hierarchy of these Lingayat Mutts, he had over a period of time become extremely powerful, so much so that his word was the law over here. All the politicians, Lingayats and also non-Lingayats, especially if they were trying to do well in northern Karnataka, would make sure that they come to this particular mutt, that's the Siddaganga Mutt, and seek his blessings. That particular photo of theirs, with their hands folded, seeking the blessings of Shri Shivakumara Swamiji, was very important, because it was all about a power play over there. That I have his blessings, that means I am with you all, I will support you, so please give me your votes. Now, that is one of the reasons why yesterday, while announcing the passing away of Shri Shivakumara Swamiji, Chief Minister H.D. Kumar Swami came out stating that he wants a Bharat Ratna posthumously now for the late Seer. Immediately, he was flanked by Mr. B.S. Yadurappa, who is the state BJP president. He immediately started to state that we will support this particular demand, and they will also speak to Prime Minister Modi. Now, in fact, Chief Minister H.D. Kumar Swami, way back in 2006-07, when he was the Chief Minister then in the coalition government with the BJP, had also asked for a Bharat Ratna for Shri Shivakumara Swamiji for the amount of work, philanthropy, as well as charitable work that he has actually done. So basically now you see all the political parties over here are on the same page here, stating that for the amount of work that he has done for so many lakhs and lakhs of people in his 90-year-old service to society, he deserves to get a Bharat Ratna.
Just take us through the final rites, Nolan. Full state honours being accorded. We've seen Mr. Yadurappa, we've seen Siddaganga, we've seen the Chief Minister, H.D. Kumara Swami, all come in, pay their final respects. Nolan, can you hear me? All right, I think we seem to have lost Nolan. We're going to try and reconnect with my colleague Nolan Pinto, but these are the final rites that have been conducted. And interesting to note that representation from all political parties can be seen. Full state honours accorded to the Seer. Highly popular in Karnataka. He was in a lot of areas actually revered as the walking god. Now, he's been battling a prolonged illness. He had a liver bypass and he couldn't quite pull through out of that already at a ripe age old of 111. And today, of course, the state of Karnataka celebrating the life of the late Seer, who had been honored, mind you, with the Padma Bhushan and the Karnataka Ratna awards as well. And now there is a cry for the Bharat Ratna being conferred to him. Now, the final rites been conducted in Tumkur, Karnataka's Siddaganga Mutt. Now, he was the head of that mutt. He passed away. Karnataka's top political leaders, along with lakhs of people. You can see the kind of police presence. Most of it is also to control the surging crowds who came to pay their final respects, where lakhs of people apparently had gathered ever since the news of the passing away of the Seer was conveyed. His final rites being conducted with full state honours. I want to connect right now back to Nolan Pinto, who's joining us live. Nolan, all three leaders from the Congress, Siddaganga, you had the Chief Minister, H.D. Kumara Swami, you have Mr. Yadurappa from the Bharatiya Janata Party paying their final respects. A holiday today also been announced by Kumara Swami. Would you give us more details that you're getting in?
Well, in fact, like you rightly stated, yesterday and today was a holiday, and also the state government has declared a 3-day mourning period, keeping in mind the amount of work the particular Swamiji has actually done for the people, not just in Tumkur. In fact, his influence spreads across. I'm actually going to try and speak to an individual over here. Basically, his father has actually played a very important role. Sir, could you please come over here? Quickly, come. So, people want to know across the nation, come here sir, people across the nation want to know, the importance that Shri Shivakumara Swamiji has actually played in people's lives over here. Could you just tell us something about that?
Okay. This is probably what you said is the connectivity. He never used to act at a superficial level. He used to get into the deep, we call it as in-depth, the conscious, and he used to get the conscious into whatever in his control. That's how we used to get as the mesmerized and hypnotized. Okay. The way he used to. See, otherwise, I being the doctor, went to such a high level, went to the US, and then being the kidwai with other thing. I felt that there is something, different thing in him. I don't know, you call it as a high spiritual body or a high spiritual energy which used to make you to get your soul connection.
So what's his legacy? What's the legacy that he will leave behind? Because people talk about his policy of free food, making sure that people never go with a hungry stomach, and also free education. He wanted people to be educated.
Of course, these two are his main principle. He never used to see the tears of children. He never used to see the tears in anybody's just because of your shortage of food. That's what, ultimately when your satisfied soul is when you have the food. Then everything works. Unless you get the blood and oxygen to the brain, how do you expect it to work? So don't you think this is not a ridiculous one? This is the pinpointing program that what I say is, even if he is not there, in principle, the mutt should take this to the higher level and continue this. And also this is a widespread message to the whole world. And this is the reason why we are asking him. He could touch the soul of all the humanity, whether the up, rich or lower class. This is the why. This is why he requires a Bharata Ratna.
Okay. So these are the demands over here, Preeti, and he gave the exact explanation over here. I think he heard me speaking about the Bharat Ratna, but he actually gave an explanation why Shri Shivakumara Swamiji, whose final rites are actually going on now, deserves a Bharat Ratna.
All right, thank you for joining us, Nolan. We'll come back to you for more updates.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.